Hi, so the one idea that I have that can make a difference in the world of education is just connecting with each other. I think I've tried so many tools such as Quizlet, Quizzes, Gimkit, Kahoot, Edpuzzle, GoFormative, and there are so many amazing applications that have helped so much with this distance learning and connecting with each other. But I think the main thing that can really make a difference is just connecting with each other. It's the power of human connection. I think that's why education is amazing. And I think that's why students are really missing the aspect of school where we connect with each other, where we get to build those relationships and we get to talk about what's going on in our lives. I host Google Meets about every single day on Google Classroom, and my students just pop in to talk about things going on at home or things going on in their life. And of course, I help them with math as well, but a lot of it is from just that basis of being able to connect and knowing that they care enough to want to know how I am, and I care enough to know how they are and how they're doing at home. I think there's so many aspects of connecting that have become very prominent during this phase of distance learning. I think, of course, I connect with others via Google Classroom, I connect with students, I connect with colleagues via email and via Zoom meetings, I connect with amazing educators via Twitter. And I know that I'm sharing my screen and I'm actually sharing my Twitter profile because I want to talk about how I use Twitter to connect with others and how that has been instrumental during this time of distance learning. So I started to use Twitter about 6 years ago, but I never really got into it until my senior year of college, which is when I started to go on chats and I started learning more about what the platform really entails. So my first chat was hashtag 122EdChat. It was a chat based on a district near me, and I started to go on that and I connected with amazing people like Michael Abramczyk and just incredible educators who have made a difference in my life. I also started doing chats like Mastery Chat, and from there I just started to get more comfortable using Twitter. So there's a lot of ways to use it. I always search a hashtag, and there's a lot of websites now and even apps that will show you when certain chats are going on. So I've joined numerous chats like Kids Deserve It, TLAP, which is Teach Like a Pirate, 122 Ed Chat, ATA Assessment, and I even made my own chat called hashtag New Teacher Journey, which originally was set for Sundays. I try to do it as much as I can, but because of school and trying to navigate my first couple years of teaching, it's been kind of put aside, but I am trying to get back to it. And with with that, I developed hashtag New Teacher Journey podcast, and that was my basis of growing my network. I'm doing podcasts every single day, and I'm trying to release new episodes weekly so that teachers can listen and new teachers can get feel supported. I know for me, being a new teacher and starting Twitter was really nerve wracking because I didn't know what I had to offer. I didn't know if I could offer anything that was instrumental in education. I just thought that I was a person who wanted to speak and I wanted to grow my network, but I didn't know how to navigate all that. And I can honestly say that Twitter has changed my life. I was very shy growing up and I didn't think I had a voice to share because I wasn't used to speaking out at all. And I started connecting with some educators who have really helped me blossom as a new teacher and have been so encouraging and supportive. So now I have published an article. Actually, 2 weeks ago, I just released, or an ASCD article just got released that I wrote. So I was really excited about that. I have been on numerous podcasts. I started my own podcast. I have a blog. I've been in a few publications, and it just transformed the way I view education and the way that I grew my confidence. I know I'm not perfect. I have a lot to learn. I'm only a second year teacher, but I'm excited for the connections and I'm excited for the way that my life is going to continue to be transformed by the usage of social media in a positive way. There's a lot of negativity in our world, and there's a lot of negativity that also can be found on Twitter, but from what I've noticed with the educational aspect of it and connecting with educators, I haven't seen a lot of negativity. I've seen a lot of positive posts and positive tweets. because I connect with positive educators. Now, I know there's people who might have been turned off by Twitter if they connected with someone who maybe wasn't so positive and have decided that it wasn't the right platform. Now, there's a lot of platforms. There's Facebook groups, there's Instagram, there's Twitter. But for me, Twitter has been just an amazing way to connect and to talk and to have those conversations that are very empowering, especially as a new teacher, because I'm able to connect with others within Illinois and then within the United States and within the country and just within other countries. And it's been great to be able to have those connections and to be able to reach out to others. Like if I need help or if I need advice or if I need support in any way, there's a lot of educators who are willing to help. I got items sent to me as a new teacher just because someone reached out and sent me books pertaining to education, and I have them all and I've been reading them. And there's just so many things out there if you're willing to ask and if you're willing to reach out. So, truly, the one thing that has transformed my life and has made a difference in education is connecting. And I know there's ways to do that within your school building. And of course, there's amazing colleagues I work with as well. And I love getting the chance to interact with them. But using Twitter might have been overlooked by some because people don't think of it as a platform where you can truly connect. But in my experience, it has been amazing getting to connect with others. So I encourage you, if you haven't taken a look at Twitter, or if you haven't had time to explore the platform, I highly encourage you to do so because it is something that continues to make a difference in my life. And there are just so many ways to connect nowadays, and we have to find those ways. I know our students crave connection and they crave the power of human connection, whether that's through us talking through a Zoom call, but they crave that. And I've noticed that so much more these past days because my kids are reaching out and they're seeking those opportunities to talk to me because they're either bored at home or they need someone or they just need someone to talk to. And it's been powerful seeing those conversations happen. And I told my kids today that I wouldn't have the chance to have those one-on-one conversations as much in the classroom because I'm busy teaching and I'm busy helping kids, and having the chance to connect with my kids on a whole different level and just getting to know what's going on at home and how's life and things that maybe don't come up in a 40-minute conversation in a math class. And it's been great being able to connect, but I do miss the one-on-one connection, actually seeing my kids and seeing their moods and seeing how they are in my classroom and getting to work with them on that level. It is different, of course, being on a computer screen and just talking virtually, but at least we have that opportunity to do so. So I really do believe in the power of connection and building that relationship that's positive, and I think social media has that benefit. So it kind of goes both ways, and you can also connect via like Flipgrid and different avenues where you can connect with your students. But as an educator, Twitter has been outstanding in regards to communication, and as for my students, I feel like Google Meet has been great, and that's one way I stay connected, and via Google Classroom as well. So there's a lot of ways to get connected and to stay connected, but I love seeking out different ways to engage with my kids and engage with other educators.